guys, it's Christine. So today is March 23rd. The Hunger Games movie came out last night, and of course I was there. And the Hunger Games came out early September of 2008. That was my freshman year of college. I was still very much engrossed in the Twilight news space, and I was following Stephanie Meyer, and she recommended The Hunger Games. Ordered the book. This is in 2008, and I thought this was a standalone book. So I'm reading it. Oh my god, what is going on? It was like 3 a.m. and I have my light on still because I'm reading and I can't stop reading, and I'm like, I only have like this much left. I need to see how it resolves. Like, how does it resolve? How does this end? Oh my god, I only have like this much left now. How is this possibly gonna wrap up with just this much pages left? I didn't know it wasn't gonna happen, you know? I get to the end and it's like end of book 1, and I'm like, what the fuck? I just stayed up till 4 a.m. for end of book 1? I was so angry. Suzanne Collins, when the hell is book 2 gonna come out? Gotta get on the computer. Book 2 didn't have a cover, Catching Fire, and it wasn't coming out till next September of 2009. The release date wasn't exact yet. It wouldn't be out for a whole nother year. And I was just very, very angry about it. I started pushing it, like, for everyone to read it. I had my roommate read it. We just made Twitters. I made Twitter in September of 2008. I was like, oh my god, because her name's Kat. You should be Katniss on Twitter. And you know, it was 2008, so she has the Twitter handle Katniss, which is just insane now. And she's been getting tweets and hate tweets about holding the name Katniss. So I can call myself a hipster fan, I think. And I've been pushing it ever since. Anytime someone asks me for a book recommendation, I'm like, read The Hunger Games. For the last few years, I would tell people and they'd be like, that sounds a little weird. And I'm like, just trust me, just read the book. 2 Halloweens ago, so Halloween 2010, I was Katniss for Halloween. No one knew who I was. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be the next big thing. And now it's like, oh, well, it is. Look who was right. At Catching Fire, it was my sophomore year. Went to the bookstore the day it came out and got the book because I lived right next to Barnes & Noble. I read it in 2 days and it was awesome and devastating at the end. Mockingjay, got that one the day it came out, read it the day it came out, finished it the day after, bawled my eyes out. So here I am at the end of my senior year, and it's time to go see the movie version. And now the book's not weird. Now it's good enough to read. I tell everyone to read it and they all like, Now there's a movie. Oh, I'm reading it, Christine. Oh, really? Now it's good enough to read? Now that the rest of the world is reading it? I went to Florida a few weeks ago. You just look around and I'm walking through people, I'm like, Catching Fire, Hunger Games, Catching Fire. Like, I just see them everywhere. I just see the book open to a page and I'm like, oh, Catching Fire. And the woman just looks up, she's like, yeah, that's from the costume. You see my little 12 up there? Anyway, so I just wanted to take a moment to reflect. So obviously I pre-ordered my ticket ages ago and I saw the movie at midnight. And I think we should talk about it, so let's stop that. Let's do that. If you don't want to hear a review or you don't want to hear my opinions, then it's okay, you don't have to. You could just click the X. It's all good, like, that's why it's there, so.